Let's go, baby. It's game day. It is game day. Let's go 5-4. Woo!
Hell yes, why not? Led by the young quarterback Jaron Hall today. He's going to take the Vikings to new heights. Cannot wait to see him. I cannot wait to see him play today.
He ain't that young. Isn't he like 25?
He's a rookie. Of course he's young.
He's not young.
Christ.
Might be inexperienced. He's a grown man. He's a
Experience.
grown man. 25
Still got
years
his cherry.
old. 25 years old. We got Mello. We got Brad Anderson, Viking Funeral. Jeff Oofstead, wondering when our next scam is. Whatever that might mean.
I don't know.
You know us. We are full-blown scam artists.
We are. Harmsy says Hall is gonna fuck some shit up.
You know what? He might. And I'm gonna be all for it, baby. Obviously, Hall's gonna be the big talker, but we'll give her a minute here.
Yeah, I mean, really, this is his audition today. I mean, he plays well. This job will be his. I don't think there's any question about that. So we'll see what the young quarterback brings to the table today. With a full week of practice, game plan prepared for him. This is his chance. This is his moment.
This is his moment, and if I'm him, I am pooping my panties. There is a full dump in there.
Shiny spot on my nose. I can't shake it. I need the makeup girl to come in. Luft is in the house. Skol, Luft. Yeah, it's a big day. Vikings, we have a chance to be 5-4. First time above 500 all season long. Let's do it.
Mello has no faith in Hall.
Shame on him. He's the biggest Josh Dobbs supporter there is out there.
Yeah, you know what? He is a big Dobbs guy. And, I would be fine never seeing Dobbs actually take a snap as a Minnesota Viking.
Yeah, because Jaron Hall is ripping it up.
Ooh, Harmsy, you can't watch it? Ouch, yuck.
Oh, God. Packers play the Rams second.
They say.
At least you get to watch a really gross football team try to play football.
Packers play who?
Ramskis.
What a gross game. What a game to watch.
It is. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. All right. Well, we got 30 in here. Should we talk about the old inactive list?
Let's talk about the one that hurts our soul. Fucking Darasaw's inactive.
Yeah, apparently he tweaked his groin in practice this week, and whoever's there massaging it, lubing that thing up, could not get it to release. So he is out. Now you got a rookie quarterback making his first start without his left tackle, without his number one wide receiver.
Oh.
Is it going to be David Questenberry, Q-Bear? Is he going to be taking over?
You would assume it's going to be Q-Bear. I mean, I don't know who else it would be. So it's going to be him. And this one hurts bad. This one hurts more than honestly, like for a rookie quarterback, it hurts more than Jefferson being out. I mean, this is Darasaw, one of the best in the damn league. This hurts. This hurts badly.
David Onyemata is going to feast on my nuts.
Who the hell is that?
He's like one of their best edge rushers, pass rushers, D linemen. He's somewhere around their D line.
Not be very good.
No, he's good. You just don't know anything about football. All right, let's talk about who else is inactive. Louis Seen, again, he's inactive. Kenny Ngwangu, second game in a row inactive. I don't know if he's hurt. I never did hear anything.
He's hurt.
Ty Chandler looks pretty damn good in that role, so I am fine with him being gone. Asamoah, second game in a row, he's inactive. Don't know if he's dinged up, but Nick Vigil was called up, so maybe we'll see some Nick Vigil on the field today. Nick Muse, shocker, inactive for his 9th straight game. And then we already mentioned Darasaw. Jalen Naylor, they just called him up to the active roster yesterday. He is actually inactive today. And one bar's nemesis, Dean Lowry, inactive.
Dean Lowry, another one with a groin. A lot of groins getting injured. So, I mean, obviously, again, it's Darasaw. Not surprised Jalen Naylor isn't active. Who cares? Ngwangu, that dude just cannot stay healthy at all.
Mm-hmm.
The big talkers, Q-Bear, a guy, you know what? He'll do just fine. He's no Darasaw. He'll do just fine.
Hey, he did okay against the Eagles front line when he came in and filled in for Darasaw in week 2. So let's hope he does that again. The Falcons inactives just dropped. Wide receiver Drake London is inactive. Quarterback Logan Woodside is inactive, but he is the emergency third quarterback. Fullback Keith Smith. I loved his work in the Clerk trilogy.
Good special teamer.
Defensive lineman Jovan Glynn is inactive. Defensive lineman Travis Bell and defensive lineman Joe Gaziano, all inactive for your Falcons today.
Yeah, let's not forget Grady Jarrett just went down for them, I don't know, a week or so ago. He's out for the year, so that's a big hit for their defense. But Drake London being out, that's big time, baby. That's big time. Their starting wide receivers is Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson is the number freaking one. They got Mac Hollins. They got Scotty Miller. So Taylor Heineke, who's starting for the Falcons, has some pretty gross targets, which scares me by one thing is maybe they're just going to run the shit out of Bijan Robinson.
I think you're going to say Bajana. And yeah, maybe Kyle Pitts will finally have a game, but I don't know.
No,
that's ever going to happen. So yeah, Bijan Robinson, very scary. I'm sure that's going to be Flores's focal point in this one, shutting down Bijan and making him beat us through the air.
Well, and their other running back,
Tyler Algier.
Yeah, he's kind of that bruiser. He's not having a fantastic year, but he's a thumper that I don't like the looks of either. Especially with Dean Lowry out.
Without Lowry, we're screwed. TJ Smith was called up though. He's active today.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see a real random dudes out there on the defensive line.
Good afternoon, Davey. Been a long time since Davey's here. It's been a long time since we've seen his face on the show.
Davey. Maybe we'll see him on the post game. Remember, join the post game after for studs and turds. But the big thing, it's Hall. What are they going to do? How is he going to do? I'm interested to see what their play calling is going to be. Is it just overly safe? Are we going to run the ball 50 times? Is Jaron Hall going to throw 2-yard passes? Very curious about the play calling. I'd love for them to come out and just be crazily aggressive for some crazy reason.
Yeah, I mean, are they going to be rolling him? Oh, I do think it's going to be a lot of TJ Hawkinson today, even if that's by design or not. Young quarterback, always looking for a big tight end, and Hawkinson should be a big factor in this one. Will they let him throw the ball down the field? Will he take shots? Is he feeling comfortable enough to do that? Whether it's game plan or not, will Jaron Hall be taking shots? Again, the run game, can we get it going? We haven't been able to get it going all season long. It would really help if we could run the football, take some pressure off Jaron Hall today.
Yeah, it would. TJ Hawkinson, like we said on Wednesday, I fully expect him to have just a big ass game. TJ Hawkinson, let's go, baby. 10+ catches. Got to. He has to.
And there's no reason Jordan Addison shouldn't also continue to play hot. I mean, the dude can't be stopped. He's just really peaking right now. He's in a great spot. He's rolling. Get him worked in there. Just because it's a rookie quarterback, don't stop feeding number 3. Get him the ball. The dude's going to score again today. I'm calling it right now.
Michael Carter said we're going to be calling him Jaron Baller. Mateo is wondering over under 20 screens. Yeah, we can see a lot of screen passes today.
Well, and this is also a big game for the head coach. Like, how is he going to, what's his offense look like without Kirk Cousins? What's his game plan going to be without Kirk Cousins? Can he overcome not having Kirk Cousins on the field? We'll see what KLC does today. This is a big game for him as it is for Jaron Hall. 100%.
Yeah, they picked him. They wanted him. They got him. Let's see how well he does.
Well, and then
looking at the Falcons defense, I mean, the type of defense he's going against, it's some pretty damn good players. You got Jesse Bates in the secondary.
Yep. They got Richie, my Richie.
Richie, Bud freaking Dupree, Kalis Campbell. So he's got some guys that might be up in his face. So he's got a little bit of a challenge there. It's not the easiest defense, but it also could be a lot worse.
And we know, Hall, honestly, this is going to hurt Mello, but if he plays well, he's going to keep this job. There's no reason to go with Josh Dobbs if Jaron Hall is playing well. But my question is this: what's the threshold? What's the line he has to fall under? Or maybe it's not even statistics. Maybe it's like, what does he do to lose this job?
Suck.
Or how bad does he have to be? How bad can he play to keep it? How about that?
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure they're going to give him probably quite a bit of leeway here. His first start, rookie quarterback, 5th round rookie quarterback. So I don't know. I mean, I think you would really have to really suck ass. I mean, 3 interceptions, crazy decisions. I mean, the decision part is going to be the main part. But that's his thing. Coming out of college, Hall, I mean, his big thing was his confidence. His confidence in the pocket, his confidence when he's on the field. So he's got that going for him. But to answer your question, I have no idea. I think everything would have to just be a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, I think it has to come from him and his decisions, like you mentioned. That's key for me. Like, if he's putting the ball on receivers are dropping those balls, or they're bouncing out their hands, getting intercepted. That's different than making a horrible read, throwing an out and not seeing the corner come up and read that thing and pick it off. things like that. If he's fumbling the ball, doesn't have control of the offense, looks overwhelmed, then I think they'll definitely not give him another shot. And hell, who knows? Maybe if it goes that bad, we'll see Dobbs in this one.
Dobskis, yeah. If they actually pulled Hall in this game, it would have to be a nightmare, like a nightmare. But you never know. And yeah, I mean that's a big thing. Dobbs. The thing with Dobbs is he's been around. He's been on a bunch of teams. He started a handful of games. Like he's not going to be. He might not be great, but he's not going to get overwhelmed by the stage that he's on.
Holy shit, Davey! Oh my god.
Davey!
Wow.
Davey!
Well, let's read his comments since he dropped 50 bones. We roll with Hall the rest of the way. We'll never know what Hall's made of if we run him off the bench after a few bad games. Let's see how he handles adversity.
Well, yeah, and that's a great point. Like if they just go with Hall one game and they're like, that wasn't very good, and they throw his ass on the bench, what's that's going to do for Hall? I mean, boy, that's really uplifting. I bet he can't wait to get back out on the field. I mean, they hopefully they do give him a nice 3-game window here. And I mean, like I said, unless it's a complete disaster, let's see what happens. One game isn't going to show what he's got.
No. And I've seen a few people asking in the comments who came in late. Darrisaw is out with the groin. He tweaked it in practice this week. So Darrisaw's groin is his issue. He needs to go in that big blue tent and get work done. It should be a porno with the big blue tent.
Well, I'm sure there is.
All right. So that being said, what do we expect from Jaren Hall today? I mean, let's throw out some stats. What do you guys think his stat line is going to be like today? Seems like there's a lot of supporters for Jaren Hall in the comments, except for our Padawan learner, Mello, who hates everything about Jaren Hall. Let us know.
Back, baby. Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Blackie. Yeah, let's see what you guys think. Let's see some freaking lines for Jaren Hall today.
Oh, Maticus Games has a little bit of news here.
Titties.
Yeah. All right. What was your question? I was distracted.
Let's draw. I'm gonna see some stat lines. What do you guys think Jaren Hall's gonna do today?
Realistic stat lines.
Julian Marker has
1 for 14, 3 yards and 8 picks.
Marker has a name for our porno.
I saw that. The big blue tent.
Blue spelled.
Yeah, I got it. I got that one. Everybody did. You don't have to explain it. No turnovers. No one's really giving any stat lines. So let's. Here's my Jaren Hall stat line. You ready? Buckle up. 18 for 26. What happened?
Dusty Ray.
There's a stat line. Not great, but it's probably in the vicinity. I go 18 for 24. 198 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. I think a lot of small passes, a lot of dinks and dunks, high completion percentage because of that, but not much teeth. So,
yeah, we got 245, a touchdown, 2 interceptions from Brad Anderson. Mello says 175, 2 interceptions, a touchdown.
13 for 29 is disgusting.
Tennessee 225, 2 touchdowns, interception, and Mateo the Potato 105 passing, 56 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Darrisaw is not active.
No, he's not. He is definitely inactive, which sucks ass. Stat wise, nothing overly fantastic. Yeah. Any guesses, but I guess
mine's close to Yogi's. I think he's gonna be right around 220, maybe a little less than that. Maybe a couple touchdowns. He's definitely gonna have at least 1 pick, I believe. And we'll see what he does with his legs. That's gonna be the X factor here. What can he do running the football?
Yeah, I can't wait 4 hours from now when we have seen a whole game of Jaren Hall and we have all that to talk about. I really hope we're in a good mood at about 3:00. I hope it gives us some hope. And this just isn't shit, we got to throw him in. I mean, this is also like for the future. I mean, maybe we got something with this guy. Maybe there's something we can build upon over the next couple of years with Jaren Hall. So look at it as at a longer rope.
Yeah, the Potato thinks this feels like a Ponder game. Hey, you know what? If Ponder completed those first couple passes, he tended to do okay. If he completed that first one, then it was just disgusting. The 3 good games he had.
I don't want to talk about Christian Ponder. Let's talk about the other side of things. Taylor Heineke. Yeah. Taylor Heineke coming in, starting for the Falcons. Should we be scared of him?
No, but I'd much rather be facing Desmond Ridder. That being said, the thing about Heineke, he can run. He's not afraid to sling the ball. He'll take shots. Brian Flores is going to send a shit ton of pressure, a shit ton of blitzes. there's a good chance he catches us on one of those and could connect. But again, his receivers are not great today. Van Jefferson could definitely have a good game, even though no one's expecting him to. But yeah, I'd rather face Desmond Ridder.
Girth, that's really, really creepy comment. I hope nobody. Yeah, no, Heineke, we'll see. I just hope he does with his legs. That's my biggest concern. He's a gunslinger. He's going to have turnovers. This is probably not going to be the cleanest game that we've ever seen with the Vikings between Heineke. I expect turnovers galore and just some gross plays. It's like, who's going to have the least gross plays, really?
Yeah, I saw somebody else mention this, but this could be a low-scoring, gross game, a meat grinder kind of a game where a lot of points come from field goals. Can Greg Joseph, can he get back to how he was early in the season? He's missed, 3 kicks the last 2 games. I know one was blocked, but we were going to need Greg Joseph today to come through.
I hope we don't have to rely on Greg Joseph, but we probably will. I mean, I hope for some reason we just come out and just beat the shit out of him. But yeah, Greg Joseph, said it multiple times. I'll never have confidence in him, ever. He is what he is. Just an inconsistent kicker.
And I believe if the weather's still fine in Atlanta, they were going to have the roof open today. So I hope we don't have any weird shadow lines. I hate when there's like a really sunny spot in the field and it's really shadowy. I mean, that just looks bad. It's hard to watch. So hopefully it's cloudy.
Hard to watch, just like you. Just like you.
God, it's not very kind. All right, how about some guys? Let's talk about some X factors, Vikings offense. Who are some guys you expect to show up today on this one?
Jaren Hall.
Yeah.
Jaren Hall's going to play his dick off. He's going to be showering with everybody after the game, and it's not going to be there.
It's going to be gone. Looks like a Ken doll.
Just like a Ken doll. He's going to
nuts, or is his nuts still going to be there? Just a big old bag?
It's all left on the field. Yeah, offensively, I hope Q-Berry is the stud of the game when all is said and done, because he just shuts them down. And yeah, let's go Q-Berry, big time.
Yeah,
he's not active. Sorry.
I would love to see it be one of running backs. I just cannot. I can't see it happening. And I know Viking Funeral is just pining to get Ty Chandler on the field, and it's hard not to agree with that. Get someone else out there, see what they can do. I want to see Cam Akers take over the carries, get the lead carries here today, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And then as far as passing goes, Hawkinson, big game. Why not keep feeding Jordan Addison as well?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much just said all the offensive players, so I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I would love to see Cam Akers. Cam, man, let's go, baby.
Yeah, I don't know where everybody's getting that he's active. I'm on the Vikings page.
Not everybody. It's the same. It's the same.
He's inactive. He's inactive. It shows it right here. Josh Oliver. I'm not a fan of Josh Oliver, but defensively, who's going to show up today? And I mean, can we? And I think the defense is going to have to step up big in this game today, especially if Jaren Hall starts to struggle.
Yeah, they're Taylor Heineke. We need to just put his ass in the ground early and often. But yeah, I mean, it's too easy. Daniil Hunter's too easy. Cam Bynum's too easy. So I say DJ Wanham continues to just have a damn good game. He does it almost every week. And DJ Wanham, let's go, baby. They got a pretty good offensive line, though. Yeah,
it's got to be the front seven getting after Bijan. You can't let him get second level. Can't let him get to our corners. So Jordan Hicks needs to step up. I think, however, use Josh Metellus. He can stay hot too, throwing in there, shooting in there, stopping plays behind the line of scrimmage, at least breaking up their timing. So, and the front line, I mean, Harrison Phillips absolutely feasted against the Packers. Can he do that again and be a terror on the interior? It was nice finally having that. Like, we haven't had that guy who can take over on the inside. Harrison Phillips was an absolute beast against the Packers. Hopefully he does that again.
I wonder if Ivan Pace is going to get any snaps this game. He's been a lot of three safeties and 0 Ivan Pace, which has been working. So our defense has been getting better and better and better. So maybe that's the key ingredient. But Ivan Pace, we've seen pretty much nothing of.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll see more Nick Vigil today.
I hope not. If Nick Vigil's on the field, there's issues. So Nick Vigil, I'm glad you're active. Glad you're back. Special teams. That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah. So I think, again, this defense, they got to have another big game. They've been playing great. They're getting better every single week. And Taylor Heineke, and not a great group of receivers. You got Bijan Robinson back there, I know, but this should be another game where the defense can show out today. Yeah,
it's so wonderful that Drake London is out. So defense, let's go, baby. We're going to lose B-Flow to a head coaching job, which sucks ass because he's doing so damn good. But the defense will only get freaking better. Who's going to be joining us for the post game?
I'll be here.
So will I. Can't wait. Probably have a little bit of a buzz.
Kellen 87 is a big fan of Weigel.
Kegel. It ain't.
It ain't Watson and Dobbs. It's
Roy. A lot of Roy out there. A handful of people saying Jalen Roy is just going to have a great game. I love it.
All right, so now we know Christian Darrisaw's out. No Justin Jefferson. You guys' predictions? Anybody's prediction changing on this one?
Vikes get the dub. Who's going?
See some predictions.
You apologize. He is inactive.
Thank you, Gerhard, for admitting.
Just try and keep Viking funeral away.
Worry about
John Robinson. Yep. Need Joseph to be good. Vikings 20-16. It's probably in the area.
Yeah.
Well, up against your prediction change or no?
The score went down. I had Vikings winning by 1 prediction Saturday. I'm going to say the Vikings win this thing. I'm going to go 16-13. A little uglier than I was projecting before.
Gross ass game. What a
I think it might
game.
be.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was like around 20-13. I can't remember. It was I was in the 20s, but it doesn't really change for me. I think we're fine. Vikings. I think the Vikings get the dub. Falcons are favored by 3.5, which still I have no idea why that is the case. Mateo 21-10. Mello 23-17. So everybody is right in the vicinity. A lot of the same ones. Delton got the Vikings going 31. That'd be beautiful, but it's going to be a one-score game. It's probably going to be around that 21-13, something like that.
Yeah, I agree. Not going to be fireworks displayed today, but now that we're saying that, it probably will be a shootout.
42-35, Vikings win. Jaron Hall, just NFC Player of the Week.
Wow, could you imagine? We do have a little bit of a streak going here.
Brian, gross. What a gross game.
And we lose that one too. Imagine losing a 12-9 game against the Falcons.
If it's 12-9, there will not be a post game.
Oh, there'll be a post game.
Well, I'll be really, really shit-faced. All right, make sure to join us after the game for last call, drinking beers, bring you guys on Studs and Turds as always.
Absolutely. Thanks for all the super stickers this morning. We appreciate all you guys. Thanks everybody for hopping on, commenting as well. And don't forget this one. This one's actually for Davey. Maybe I told him this before, but remember this, Davey. The inner skin of a banana peel can be used to help whiten your teeth.
Oh,